chosen ones, why you may feel so tired all time. You feel tired because something deep within you is constantly working, shifting, and carrying more than you can see, and if you ignore what I am about to reveal, you may miss a breakthrough that has been quietly forming in your life. This is not ordinary exhaustion, and it is not a sign that you are weak or failing. It is the weight of transformation pressing on your spirit. I am speaking to you right now because this feeling has confused you, and you have started to question yourself, when in truth, you are closer than ever to a change that will lift you. Stay with these words, because what you understand today will remove the fear behind your tiredness and replace it with clarity and peace. What you are feeling is not random, it is a sign, and by the end of this, you will begin to see it differently. Type Amen to affirm. You have been carrying unseen battles, thoughts, and emotions that others around you cannot understand, and this constant inner movement drains you in ways that sleep alone cannot fix. Your mind has been active even when your body rests, processing pain, growth, and lessons that are shaping who you are becoming. I see every moment you pushed through when you wanted to stop, and I have not ignored the silent strength you showed. This tiredness is not punishment, it is proof that you are in a season of deep change. When a seed grows beneath the ground, it breaks itself open before it rises, and that breaking feels heavy. You have asked yourself why you feel drained even on days when nothing physically demanding happened, and the answer is that your spirit has been doing the work your eyes cannot see. I have been shifting things around you, removing what no longer belongs, and preparing you for what is coming next. These changes do not happen quietly inside you. They move through your thoughts, your emotions, and even your energy. That is why you feel it as tiredness, because your body is responding to a deeper transformation. You are not falling behind, you are being prepared. Before you go any further, take a moment and show your support by liking this video, because it helps this reach those who are feeling the same weight, but do not yet understand why. There are moments when you feel like you cannot explain your exhaustion to anyone, and that isolation makes it heavier, but I want you to know that I see you clearly. I see the way you keep going even when your energy feels low, and I see the quiet strength that no one praises. You have been strong for a long time, and strength has a cost when it is not released. That cost is what you are feeling now, and it is not meant to break you but to slow you down enough to receive what you need. I am not asking you to fight harder, I am asking you to trust what I am doing. Sometimes you mistake this tiredness as a sign that something is wrong, but in truth, it often appears when something is aligning in your life. When old patterns begin to fall away, your system reacts, and it feels like fatigue because you are letting go of what once defined you. You are not the same person you were before, and that shift takes energy. You are shedding what is no longer meant for you, and that process is not light or easy. It is real, and it is happening for your good. There are also burdens you have been carrying for others, whether you realized it or not, and those burdens have added to your weariness. You have cared deeply, listened patiently, and given your energy to people who needed it, and that giving has drained you over time. I have seen every time you chose kindness, even when you were empty, and I honor that within you. But now I am calling you to rest in a different way, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. You do not have to carry everything anymore. Type 1111 if you believe. Your tiredness is also a signal that your pace needs to change, because you have been moving faster than your spirit was meant to go. The world around you pushes you to keep doing, keep proving, and keep running, but I am calling you into a rhythm that is calmer and more aligned. When you ignore this call, your body responds with exhaustion to slow you down. This is not weakness, it is protection. I am protecting you from burning out completely by allowing you to feel this now. There is a reason why you feel this more deeply than others, and it is because you are more aware, more sensitive, and more connected to what is happening beneath the surface. You notice things others overlook, and you carry emotions that others avoid. That awareness is a gift, but it also requires care, and without that care it becomes heavy. You are not too much, and you are not broken. You are simply carrying more depth than most, and depth requires rest. I want you to stop judging yourself for being tired, because every time you do, you add another layer of weight to what you are already feeling. Instead, begin to see your tiredness as a message that something inside you needs attention, not criticism. Listen to your body, listen to your thoughts, and allow yourself to pause without guilt. You do not have to earn rest. You need it because of who you are and what you are becoming. Rest is not a reward, it is a necessity. There is a shift coming where this heaviness will begin to lift, but it will not come from forcing yourself to push harder. It will come from trusting me and allowing yourself to release what you were never meant to carry alone. I am already working behind the scenes, aligning things in your favor even when you cannot see it. The tiredness you feel now will not stay with you forever. It is a phase, and it has a purpose. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. But I want you to see this clearly now. Your tiredness is not coming from weakness. It is coming from the depth of the work happening inside you. You are not just living on the surface, you are growing at a level that requires more of your mind, your heart, and your spirit. That kind of growth is not always visible, but it is always felt. And what you feel right now is the pressure of becoming someone new. There are layers within you that are being uncovered, and as they rise to the surface, they bring emotions, memories, and thoughts that you may have buried or ignored before. This process takes energy, even if you are not consciously aware of it. Your system is adjusting, releasing, and rebuilding all at once. That is why rest does not always feel like it is enough, because your tiredness is not only physical, it is deeper than that, and it needs a different kind of understanding. Type 222 to receive blessings. There are also moments when you feel drained after being around certain people, and you may not have understood why that happens so strongly to you. The truth is, you are more sensitive to energy than most, and you absorb what is around you more easily. When others carry stress, negativity, or confusion, you feel it, even if they do not say it out loud. This does not make you weak, it makes you aware, but awareness without boundaries can become exhausting. I am teaching you to protect your energy, not by closing your heart, but by guarding your peace. You have been giving without always refilling yourself, and over time that has created a quiet emptiness inside you. You have tried to keep going, telling yourself you will rest later, but later kept moving further away. This is why you feel the way you do now, because your body and spirit are asking you to stop and listen. You cannot pour endlessly without being renewed. And I am here to remind you that you are allowed to receive, not just give. There is also something you have been carrying that you have not fully released yet, something that still lingers in your thoughts or your heart. It may be a past situation, a disappointment, or something that did not go the way you hoped. Even if you think you have moved on, a part of you is still processing it. That unfinished process takes energy, and it shows up as tiredness in your daily life. I am gently bringing that to your awareness so you can begin to let it go. Your tiredness is also connected to the expectations you have placed on yourself. You have been trying to be strong, responsible, and consistent even when you felt overwhelmed. You have pushed yourself to meet standards that sometimes were too heavy for you to carry alone. I see that effort, and I know it came from a good place, but now I am asking you to release that pressure. You do not need to prove your worth by exhausting yourself. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. There is a quiet shift happening where you are being guided to a different way of living, one that is not based on constant effort, but on alignment and trust. This shift may feel uncomfortable at first, because it asks you to slow down and listen instead of rushing forward. But within that stillness, you will begin to feel a different kind of energy, one that does not drain you, but supports you. I am leading you into a place where you do not have to struggle to keep going. You will begin to move with ease instead of pressure. You may have noticed that your desire to do certain things has changed, and what once excited you now feels heavy or unimportant. This is not laziness, it is clarity. You are outgrowing what no longer matches who you are becoming. That transition creates a temporary emptiness because you are letting go of the old before the new fully arrives. And in that space, you may feel lost or tired. But this is not the end. It is the space where something new is being formed. I want you to understand that your body is responding exactly as it should to everything you have been experiencing. It is asking for rest, for space, and for gentleness. When you ignore these signals, the tiredness becomes stronger, not to harm you, but to get your attention. You are not meant to run endlessly without pause. You are meant to move in cycles of effort and rest, and right now you are in a moment that requires more rest. There is no need to compare yourself to others who seem to have more energy or who appear to be moving faster. Their journey is not yours, and their pace is not your path. You are being shaped in a way that is unique and that requires a different rhythm. When you try to match someone else, you move out of alignment, and that creates even more exhaustion. Stay where I have placed you, and trust the timing I am guiding you through. You are also being prepared for something that will require a different kind of strength, one that comes from peace rather than pressure. The tiredness you feel now is part of that preparation, because it is teaching you to slow down, to listen, and to depend on me more deeply. When this season shifts, you will not rely on constant effort, you will rely on alignment and trust, and that will change everything for you. There will come a moment when you realize that the tiredness you once feared was actually guiding you toward a better way of living. You will see how it forced you to pause, to reflect, and to reconnect with what truly matters. That moment is closer than you think. But for now, I need you to stop resisting what you feel and start understanding it. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate, because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. You are not stuck, and you are not losing yourself. You are in the middle of a transformation that is asking you to let go of what drains you and move toward what restores you. This process is not always comfortable, but it is necessary, and I am with you through every part of it. As you continue forward, begin to notice what gives you energy and what takes it away. Pay attention to how you feel after certain conversations, environments, and activities. This awareness will guide you in making choices that support your well-being. You do not have to change everything at once, but you can start with small shifts that create more balance in your life. I am leading you into a place where your energy will feel lighter, your mind will feel clearer, and your heart will feel more at peace. But to reach that place, you must allow this current season to do its work. Do not rush through it or try to escape it. There is something valuable being built within you right now. Your tiredness is not a sign to give up, it is a sign to change how you are moving. It is an invitation to trust me more deeply and to release the weight you have been carrying alone. And as you do that, you will begin to feel a shift, not all at once, but gradually, in a way that is steady and lasting. While your body was still, your inner world was working, processing, releasing, and trying to make sense of everything you have been holding. That kind of quiet work leaves a mark, and you feel it as soon as you open your eyes. This is why your tiredness does not always match your actions, because it is coming from a deeper place. You have been going through a period where your identity is slowly changing, even if you cannot fully describe it yet. You are no longer the person you used to be, but you have not fully stepped into who you are becoming. That in-between space can feel heavy, because it is uncertain and unfamiliar. Your mind tries to hold on to what it knows, while your spirit is being pulled toward something new. This tension creates fatigue, because you are standing between two versions of yourself. And until that shift settles, you will feel the weight of it. Type 1010 if you trust God. There are also hidden pressures that you have placed on yourself, expectations to be better, to do more, and to become something greater. Even though these desires come from a good place, they can quietly turn into stress when they are not balanced with patience. You have been trying to grow quickly, to fix things, and to move forward all at once. But growth does not always happen at the speed you want it to, and forcing it only drains you more. I am teaching you that becoming who you are meant to be is not a race. It is a process that unfolds in its own time. You have been carrying questions inside you, questions about your path, your purpose, and what is ahead. Even when you do not say them out loud, they are there, moving through your thoughts again and again. That constant searching takes energy, because your mind is always trying to find answers. I see that desire for clarity within you, and I understand why it matters so much. But I want you to know that not every answer needs to come right now. Some things will become clear as you move forward, not before. There are also times when you feel emotionally drained without a clear reason, and it makes you wonder what is wrong. But often this happens because you are releasing emotions that have been stored for a long time. They rise slowly, sometimes without warning, and your body responds by feeling tired. This is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of healing. You are letting go of what you could not release before, and that takes energy. It is a quiet process, but it is powerful. Type 555 to affirm. You have been stronger than you realize, holding yourself together in moments when you felt like you might fall apart. You have continued to show up, to care, and to keep moving, even when your energy was low. That kind of strength is not always loud, but it is real. And now your body and spirit are asking for something different. They are asking for gentleness instead of pressure, for rest instead of constant effort. There is also a deeper reason behind this season, something that is preparing you for what is coming next. I am not allowing you to move forward in the same way you did before, because what lies ahead requires a different kind of strength. It is not about doing more, it is about being more aligned, more aware, and more grounded. The tiredness you feel is part of that shift. It is slowing you down so you can become ready in the right way. You may feel like you are losing motivation or drive, but what is really happening is that your focus is being redirected. What once mattered is beginning to fade, and something new is starting to take its place. This can feel confusing, because you are not fully sure where you are being led yet. But this is not a loss, it is a transition. And transitions often come with a sense of fatigue, because you are adjusting to something unfamiliar. I want you to stop seeing your tiredness as something that is holding you back. Instead, begin to see it as something that is guiding you. It is showing you where you need to slow down, where you need to release, and where you need to care for yourself more deeply. It is not working against you, it is working with you. But you have to listen to it instead of resisting it. Is it actually possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A leaked CIA-backed study introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to pull money toward you. People who were once struggling are now living their ideal lives with luxury homes, new vehicles, and travel. But this information may not stay online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. There are parts of your life that are no longer meant to continue in the same way, and your energy is responding to that truth. When something no longer aligns with you, it becomes harder to sustain, and that creates exhaustion. You may have noticed that certain tasks, relationships, or routines feel heavier than before. That is not random, it is a sign that something needs to change, and I am guiding you toward that change step by step. You are not alone in this process, even when it feels like no one understands what you are going through. I am present in every moment, watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you. Even in your tiredness, I am with you. And I am not allowing this season to harm you, it is shaping you. Everything you are experiencing has a purpose, even if you cannot see it clearly yet. There will come a point where your energy begins to return, not in a sudden rush, but in a steady and peaceful way. You will wake up feeling lighter, think more clearly, and move through your day with more ease. That shift will happen because of what is taking place right now. This season is building the foundation for that future. And when it arrives, you will understand why you had to go through this. For now, I am asking you to be patient with yourself. Do not rush your healing, your growth, or your process. Allow things to unfold as they are meant to. Trust that I am guiding you, even when you feel uncertain. And remember that your tiredness is not the end of your strength, it is part of your renewal. What you are experiencing is the result of carrying too much for too long without fully releasing it. And now your body and spirit are no longer willing to keep holding everything in silence. You have been absorbing more than you realize, not just from your own life, but from the environments you move through and the people you interact with. Every conversation, every emotion, every unspoken tension has left a small imprint on you. Over time, those imprints build up, and your system becomes overwhelmed. That overwhelm does not always show as stress or anxiety. It often shows as tiredness, because your body is trying to protect you by slowing you down. Type 1212 to claim miracles. There is also a part of you that has been trying to stay in control, to manage everything, to make sure nothing falls apart. You have taken on responsibilities, expectations, and even emotional roles that were never meant to be yours alone. That constant effort to hold things together is exhausting. Even when you look calm on the outside, inside you have been working hard to maintain balance, and now that effort is catching up with you. You have been strong in ways that many people will never fully understand. You have kept going when you felt empty, and you have given even when you had very little left. But strength without renewal leads to depletion. That is why you feel this deep tiredness now. It is not because you are failing, it is because you have been succeeding for too long without stopping to refill yourself. There is also something important happening within your spirit that you may not have recognized yet. You are being drawn closer to me, even if you do not always feel it. That drawing is not always comfortable, because it requires you to let go of distractions, noise, and habits that once filled your time. When those things begin to fall away, you may feel a sense of emptiness or fatigue, but that space is being created for something deeper, something that will sustain you in a way nothing else can. Type 222 to receive blessings. You may have noticed that your tolerance for certain things has changed. Situations that you once handled easily now feel overwhelming or draining. This is not because you have become weaker, it is because your awareness has grown. You can no longer ignore what does not feel right, and that awareness brings a different kind of sensitivity. With that sensitivity comes the need for stronger boundaries and more intentional rest. There are moments when you feel like withdrawing, like stepping away from everything and everyone, and that feeling may have confused you. But this is not isolation in a negative sense. It is a natural response to being overwhelmed. You are being guided to step back so you can reconnect with yourself and with me. In that quiet space, you will begin to hear what you have been missing in the noise, and that clarity will bring a different kind of strength. You have also been carrying fears that you have not fully acknowledged, small worries that stay in the background of your mind. These fears may not be loud, but they are constant, and they take energy to hold. Even when you try to ignore them, they are still there, shaping how you feel. That hidden tension contributes to your tiredness more than you realize. And I am gently inviting you to bring those fears into the light so they can be released. There is a reason why you cannot keep going the way you used to, and it is because you are being called into a new way of living. The old patterns of pushing through everything without pause are no longer meant for you. You are being taught to listen, to rest, and to move with intention instead of pressure. This shift may feel uncomfortable at first because it challenges everything you are used to, but it is necessary for what lies ahead. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind. But this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. You are not being left behind while others move forward. What is happening in your life right now is just as important, even if it looks different. While others may be moving quickly on the outside, you are being strengthened on the inside, and that inner strength will carry you further than external effort ever could. This season is not about speed, it is about depth. There will be a moment when you look back and realize that this tiredness was a turning point in your life. It was the moment when you stopped running on empty and started paying attention to what you truly needed. It was the moment when you began to care for yourself in a deeper way. And that shift will change everything that comes after. You are not meant to live in constant exhaustion. You are meant to live in balance, in peace, and in a rhythm that supports you. But to reach that place, you must first listen to what your tiredness is trying to tell you. It is not your enemy, it is your guide. I am not asking you to have everything figured out right now. I am asking you to trust that I am leading you through this season with purpose. Even when you feel uncertain, even when your energy is low, I am still working in your life. Nothing is being wasted, and nothing is happening without reason. Your strength has not disappeared, it is being renewed in a quieter way. And as that renewal takes place, you will begin to feel a shift. It will not happen all at once, but it will come. You will start to feel moments of lightness, clarity, and peace returning to you. You have also been dealing with silent disappointments, moments where things did not turn out the way you hoped. Even if you told yourself that you were fine, a part of you still felt the impact. Those feelings did not disappear, they stayed within you, waiting to be processed. Over time, they added to the weight you are now carrying. This is why your tiredness sometimes feels emotional, because it is connected to things you have not fully released. There are times when you feel like withdrawing from everything, and you may have judged yourself for that feeling, but this is not something to be ashamed of. It is your inner self asking for space to breathe, to reflect, and to recover. You have been surrounded by noise, expectations, and constant activity, and now you are being called into stillness. In that stillness, you will begin to understand yourself more clearly. Type Amen to affirm. You have been searching for answers outside of yourself, hoping that something or someone would explain why you feel the way you do. But the truth is, the clarity you seek begins within you. When you slow down and listen, you will start to notice patterns, emotions, and thoughts that reveal what is really happening. I am guiding you to look inward, not to confuse you, but to help you understand yourself in a deeper way. There is also a deeper level of awareness awakening within you, and that awareness changes how you experience everything. You are no longer able to ignore what does not feel right, and that can be overwhelming at times. You feel things more deeply, you notice things more clearly, and that sensitivity requires care. Without that care, it turns into exhaustion. But when you learn to protect your energy, it becomes a strength. You may feel like you are losing your old sense of drive, the push that once kept you moving without stopping. But what is really happening is that you are being guided toward a different kind of motivation. It will not come from pressure or fear, it will come from clarity and purpose. That shift takes time, and during that time, you may feel uncertain. But this uncertainty is part of the process, not a sign that something is wrong. There is a reason why this season feels slower, quieter, and more inward than before. You are being prepared for something that requires you to be grounded, not rushed. The pace you once lived at would not support what is coming next. So, I am adjusting your rhythm, even if it feels uncomfortable. This is not a setback, it is a realignment. You are not meant to carry everything on your own, even though you have tried to for so long. You have taken on responsibilities, emotions, and expectations that were never meant to rest entirely on you. That burden has contributed to the tiredness you feel now. But I am reminding you that you can release what is not yours to hold. You do not have to prove your strength by carrying everything alone. There are also moments when your mind does not rest, even when your body is still. You think, you reflect, you replay situations, and you try to find meaning in everything. That constant mental activity drains your energy more than you realize. It keeps you in a state of tension, even when you are not aware of it. I am calling you to quiet that noise, not by forcing it away, but by trusting that not everything needs to be figured out immediately. You are in a season where you are being reshaped from the inside out. This kind of change is not always visible, but it is deeply real. It affects how you think, how you feel, and how you move through the world. And because it is happening at such a deep level, it requires energy. That is why you feel tired, because something within you is being rebuilt. There will come a time when this tiredness begins to lift, and when it does, you will notice a difference in how you experience your life. Things will feel lighter, clearer, and more aligned.